that voice was. So, hey guys, Kieran Model56 here, and it's time to actually start the game, like for real. So let's check out our new journal entry. Recent history, it says a bonus mission. Basically we're going to find out who we are. So let's go. So it's just a message about KOTOR tanks, how they can heal most of your vitality points. Open this door. See, we have a morgue door here, and this door here. Let's open this one. Let's take a look at this container. Some med packs. Check out the medical computer. Unlock the medical storage room, which actually requires no spikes, surprisingly. Unlock the door to the morgue. Apparently someone's dead in there, unfortunately. And let's access treatment. No record of who ordered the treatment. Life signs. Apparently I'm the only one that's alive. Everyone else is pretty much dead. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the stuff from here. That's a lab station. Pretty much just make med packs, stimulants, grenades, and mines. Let's go into the morgue and check out this dead guy, his corpse, see what we can get from him. Apparently it's a plasma torch. And here's the introduction to our first party member, or soon-to-be party members.
Find what you're looking for amongst the dead?
Considering she was lying there, I thought she was dead. But maybe she was that voice that I heard in the KOTOR tank.
Yes, I had hoped as much. I slept here too long and could not awaken. It may be I reached out unconsciously, and your mind must have been a willing one. Or perhaps you have been trained for such things.
Trained for such things? What could she possibly mean by that?
I am Kreia, and I am your rescuer, as you are mine. Tell me, do you recall what happened?
Well, considering I was kind of like unconscious and near death, I don't think I would remember anything. But apparently, I do remember that I was aboard a Republic ship known as the Harbinger. I wonder what happened to it.
Your ship was attacked. You were the only survivor. A result of your Jedi training, no doubt.
And now she assumes I'm a Jedi. Great.
Your stance, your walk tells me you are a Jedi. Your walk is heavy. You carry something that weighs you down.
Yeah, well, now that she's brought that up, me and the Jedi, not really great relationships.
So it would seem. Keep your past and let us focus on the now.
Okay, so let's focus on the now.
I do not know. I was removed from the events of the world as I slept. A survey of the surroundings may provide the answers we seek. The ship we arrived in, the Ebon Hawk, must still be in this place. We should recover it and leave.
She seems to be in a real hurry.
We were attacked once, and I fear our attackers will not give up the hunt so easily. Without transport, weapons, and information, they will find us easy prey indeed.
She seems to be hiding something. Let's try our persuade skill and see if it does anything.
Even as I slept, I felt much unrest here. I saw strange visions, minds colored with fear. Now, everything here feels terribly silent. A last word of caution. I would find out as much as you can about this place quickly. I fear we will need to depart as suddenly as we arrived.
Alright, so let's start exploring the Peragus mining station then.
You may wish to extend your search to some clothes, if only for proper first impressions.
So let's try our persuade skill again.
I do not know. Why do spare you.
They didn't spare me. I got the exact same dose.
Indeed, a Jedi trance could protect one from such poisons. In fact, the sedatives may have been intended to keep you unconscious for some time. It would prove lethal to those untrained in such techniques, however. Most curious.
She seems to be an expert on some Jedi stuff.
And so do you. Perhaps we could discuss it at length later on. Now we have other concerns, among them finding our new enemy.
Alright then, let's start exploring.
I leave you to the explorations of this place. Here I will remain and attempt to center myself.
So we got some light side points, and this will be a light side playthrough. And it's just a little pop-up saying, doing heroic acts and charitable responses to others will elevate you further toward the light side, while the opposite, cruel and selfish actions will reverse this, causing you to fall to the dark side. Okay. Alright, so let's just move on now. Here we see a damaged door. Stuff can be bashed if you don't have security. So let's equip our plasma torch. Let's bash this thing open. And apparently I missed. Wow, that's pretty pitiful. Yay, 100 experience. So the lockdown has been overridden. I'm assuming that's a bad thing. Obtaining something from this corpse is a vibro cutter. And some parts and stuff from a broken droid. And let's equip our vibro blade in the weapon set 2. Switch them. Okay, let's open this door, and wow, droids. So let's wipe these guys out using the flurry. Down. Okay, that's pretty good. Some remains from here. Mining laser. Alright, let's move on. Oh god. These droids are just like a rush. See any drops this time around? It doesn't look like it. Okay, moving on. No droids here. There's a broken droid here though. Okay, that's some droid armor. Let's open this door. Corpse. Okay, I'm not gonna open those until I get some party member with the good security skills. Okay.
Be careful. There is much energy in the room beyond, yet it stems from nothing that lives.
Okay, so that pretty much means there's a lot of droids behind this door. And apparently Kreia can telepathically speak with you.
Can you not sense them? Reach out. Cast aside your sight. Cast aside what you see. And instead, reach out with your perceptions.
So basically she's reintroducing me to the Force.
Ah, you can feel them. The droids you cannot perceive, but the small oscillations of energy, that you can feel, echoing outwards.
So I've gained the passive precognition power. When it's triggered I should save, so I'll do exactly that right now. So I'm going to save this as Peragus start. And just want to make sure I'm playing this on difficult. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so a lot of droids. Just flurry and wipe these guys out.
Ah, you hear it. It is faint, but it is there.
What could she mean by that?
It is the Force you feel. It has not been so long as for you to forget.
The Force, huh?
Do not turn away from it. Listen. Feel it echoing within you. Come. I shall guide you down the familiar paths. You will need it if we are to survive and escape this place.
Alright, so gaining experience is going to slowly reestablish my connection to the Force. That's cool. So yeah, if you're playing this game on anything other than difficult, if you're playing this game on difficult, I would suggest saving your level ups, because level ups pretty much restore all your health. So yeah, I'm gonna save my level ups until I actually need them, because I don't want to be wasting level ups. And besides, force powers aren't really all that useful right now anyways, because, well, you can't really choose any offensive ones at such a low level. There, just rushing towards me anyways. So these droids didn't drop anything, sadly. Let's go take this one out. Awesome. Alright, so moving on. Oh, there's another droid here. Okay, no drops again. Wow, these droids suck. Oh god, another droid. Oh, I actually missed a lot. Okay, my health is somewhat low, but since I have some med packs, I'm going to use one. Because that pretty much heals me up. So, yeah. And I pretty much didn't lose much, since I'm going to get a few more anyways from these emergency supply containers. There's one right there as well. Let's get that one. Alright, so let's check out this admin console here. Apparently, this one's heavily encrypted. But conveniently enough, there's this little switch, so let's activate it. And it apparently just shut off a force field on that door. So let's go check out that door and see what's behind it. I think it should be something pretty good. That'll be really useful.
Beyond this door, someone yet lives. Be mindful. His thoughts are difficult to read. But you have nothing to fear from this one, and he might yet prove useful.
Alright, so this will be our introduction to our second party member in the game.
Nice outfit. What, you miners change regulation uniform while I've been in here?
Well, he just pretty much just shouts out his mouth and just insults me pretty much. So let's ask him who the hell he is.
Atten Rand. Excuse me if I don't shake hands. The field only causes mild electrical burns.
Well, at least he's got some sarcasm. That's good. So why the heck are you locked up?
Security claimed I violated some trumped-up regulation or another. Take it up with them if you want. But they stopped listening to me shortly before they stopped feeding me. Now that's criminal.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. So what exactly is this place?
Oh, you mean you didn't come here on purpose? I'm shocked. I really am.
More sarcasm.
This slice of paradise is the Peragus mining facility. The only supplier of shipping-grade engine fuel to this corner of the galaxy. Peragus fuel plays havoc with engines, but it gets the job done. As long as you don't mind the toxic byproducts and trying to mine it without blowing yourself up.
Blowing yourself up? This doesn't sound safe at all.
Yeah, this asteroid belt is one giant minefield. One proton torpedo, even a stray blaster shot, can start an explosion that'll make the one that shattered Peragus 2 look like a kid's pop detonator.
What's Peragus 2?
You know the planet with the exposed core you saw flying in? That hole was caused by the first mining station that tried to siphon fuel off the planet. Blew a whole chunk out of the planet and set it drifting out here in a big clump of fuel-cooled asteroids. So the miners drill the asteroids now, not the planet's surface. That's why they don't allow blasters here. Can't trust a miner jumped up on Juma juice not to fire one stray shot that'll turn the entire colony into a thermal detonator.
So, now with that little bit of history of Peragus out of the way, why is this facility deserted? There's like nobody here. Because they're all dead, pretty much.
You mean before or after that Jedi showed up? Either way, it's a real short story. You see, this Jedi shows up, and you know what that means. Where there's one Jedi, the Republic will soon be crawling up your ion engine in no time. But the story gets better. See, some of the miners get it into their ferrocrete skulls that since the Jedi's unconscious, they can collect the bounty the exchange has posted for live Jedi. Well, what passes for the law here didn't like that idea. So the two groups started fighting.
Then there was some big explosion, and then I was sitting here for a long time, waiting for some half-naked miner to show up and ask a bunch of questions.
A bounty on Jedi. I guess Jedi are really scarce now.
Don't know much about it. Maybe the exchange wants one as a trophy, or somebody's got something against Jedi and is looking to collect. Not many Jedi left. Wouldn't surprise me if the bounty's pretty high.
What happened to the Jedi?
The ones that weren't killed in the Jedi Civil War ended up switching off the lightsabers long ago. Word is there's not even a Jedi Council anymore, but who knows?
A war. A war between Jedi? I thought Jedi were all supposed to be like on the same side and stuff.
Yeah, Revan, Malak, and the Jedi that went to join them in the Mandalorian Wars. They turned against the other Jedi and had a scrap that almost laid waste to the galaxy. Where have you been?
Guess I just really didn't know much. So what happened between Revan and Malak?
Well, I wasn't there, but like all Sith, Revan and Malak turned on each other. After they turned on the Jedi, of course.
So this is where you can set Revan's alignment and his gender, and Revan's gender. So it'll affect some cutscenes later on in the game. So I'm going to set Revan as a light-sided and as a male. So let's choose this one.
I guess. There's rumors all over space about it. All I heard was Revan returned to pay Malak back for trying to kill her in the first place. You know women.
And I'm going to set Revan as a man.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I just hoped Revan was a woman.
So now that we've been discussing about Revan, let's ask him some more questions. He might not answer them, though.
Look, no offense or anything, but your weird half-naked interrogation isn't my idea. Hey, wait a minute. You're that Jedi the miners were talking about. Where is everybody?
Took him long enough.
The miners can't all be gone. But if they are... Look, hey, let me out and I can help you. I can. I've gotten out of trouble countless times. Just in case you don't understand the trouble we're in, let me lay it out for you. This facility is a series of mining tunnels dropping kilometers into the asteroid's core. Every worker and droid here has been cleared, then triple cleared for hazardous operations. This facility has an operational threat level so high they don't let uncleared starships in system out of fear that an accidental engine discharge will create a very brief, very hot new sun in this sector. You know why? Because every asteroid in this orbiting minefield has deposits of Peragian fuel within it. That means when one decides to pop, its brothers and sisters are going to come along for the ride. One explosion, you might survive. But 100? 1,000? You'll be riding out of here on a comet trail, Jedi. So if something's gone wrong here, you can cling to the Force all you want. But nothing will stop this place from going critical.
So I'm going to assume he has a plan to get out of this mess.
This facility isn't a military installation, which means we may have a chance. You shut down this cell security field, and I can reroute the emergency system so we can get to the hangars. We grab a ship, and then we fly out of here.
Why does it seem that he makes it sound so easy?
Great. Now to business. Let's get to the command console.
Alright.
Alright, here we are. Now this console is set on automatic hail. You may have heard it when you came in. The asteroid drift charts are constantly being updated, so it sends out a transmission to incoming vessels so they don't get crushed into space dust. The hail warns them to keep their distance until orbital drift charts are transmitted, and then provides docking instructions to incoming ships, usually freighters. Thing is, you can bounce that same transmission back to the comm here, and suddenly you've got access to the communication system from the inside. Pure Pazak. The console's ours. Now, all we need to do is reactivate the turbo lifts, cancel the emergency lockdown, and hey!
Apparently something's gone wrong, and it wasn't as easy as N thought it was.
This system's been severed from the main hub, after it was locked down from remote. You can't even reroute the system, it's been cut clean.
Great. But that wouldn't really be standard procedure in an emergency lockdown, though, would it?
No. Someone tried to lock down this whole level tight and leave us here. Trapped.
So what else can we do with this console?
I doubt it. All we have is communications back. For all the good trying to shout in a vacuum will do us.
Alright, let's see if we can try and reach someone.
Not much else we can do. The comm's all yours.
Alright, so we got some more light-sided points. Let's check this admin computer again. Access the comm system, go to the hangar bay, see if anyone's there. Ooh, it's T3 in the prologue. So, you're operational. Yeah. T3's beeping is going to get annoying, so I might just skip his beeping at times. Hope you guys don't mind that. Okay, so now we have control of T3 again. And basically we gotta find a way to unlock the turbo lifts. But that will be all for this video. See you guys in the next video where we use T3, own some other droids, and we unlock the turbo lift. See you guys then.